Hi students, welcome to ChemSure. This is the second video of the part thermochemistry. In this video I am discussing a very small topic, that is exothermic and endothermic reaction. That is, exothermic reaction is the reaction in which energy is evolved. That is, heat energy is evolved in the exothermic reaction. That is, a reaction in which heat energy is evolved is called exothermic reaction, and the endothermic reaction means energy is absorbed. And what is the value of delta H? That is, evolution of heat results in a decrease in the enthalpy of a system at constant pressure. Hence we can say that the value of delta H for an exothermic process is negative, and in the case of endothermic process, that is, in the case of endothermic reaction, we can say that there is an increase in the enthalpy of the system since heat energy is absorbed. Hence we can say that the value is positive. The value is positive. Okay. Let us take one example for an exothermic process. It is C plus O2. O2 is a gas and C means carbon, any carbon form, that is graphite. We are getting carbon dioxide gas. Getting here gas. This is a graphite form of, suppose this is a graphite form of carbon. And the value of delta H is equal to minus 393.5 kilojoule. That is, value of delta H is negative. When 1 mole of graphite burns completely in oxygen, in the presence of oxygen, to form carbon dioxide, and the evolution of 393.5 kilojoule of heat occurs. That is, when 1 mole of a graphite burns completely in presence of oxygen, here release of 393.5 kilojoule of heat occurs. Hence the enthalpy, there is a decrease in enthalpy, and we are putting this value of delta H as negative quantity. Okay, this is an example for exothermic reaction. And one more example, that is, it's a very easy example, that is H2 gas plus half O2 gas H2O. H2O is a liquid. Okay, the value of delta H is also a negative quantity because the heat energy is released in this process. Okay. That is, for an exothermic process, the enthalpy of the products, that is, enthalpy of the products is less than that of the enthalpy of the reactants at a given temperature. Hence the value of delta H is negative. That is, to get the value of delta H to be negative, the enthalpy of products is less than that of the enthalpy of the reactants. It is total enthalpy of the system. We can calculate it by the formula, that is enthalpy of the products minus reactants. That is, total enthalpy of a reaction is equal to what? It is enthalpy of the products minus enthalpy of the reactants. Okay. So, if the enthalpy of the products is less than the enthalpy of the reactants, this products minus reactants, the overall quantity become negative. Okay, that is here the enthalpy of the products for an exothermic process. For an exothermic reaction, the enthalpy of the products is less than that of the enthalpy of the reactants at a given temperature, and also we can say that the delta H value is negative. Okay. Now next we are discussing for an endothermic process. For an endothermic process, a reaction in which heat is absorbed is called an endothermic process. And for an endothermic reaction, the enthalpy of the products, this delta H is a positive quantity for an endothermic process. Means we can say that the enthalpy of the products should be greater than that of the enthalpy of the reactants, because absorption of heat signifies what? An increase in the enthalpy, and consequently the enthalpy change is positive. You can see one more example for endothermic process, that is 1 mole of nitrogen reacts with nitrogen gaseous state with oxygen also in gaseous states to form what? NO. NO is a nitric oxide, to get balanced chemical equation. Okay, nitric oxide is also in the gaseous form. That is 1 mole of nitrogen reacts completely with oxygen to form nitric oxide. There is an absorption of 180.5 kilojoule of heat. That is, there is an absorption of 180.5 kilojoule of heat. That is what this positive sign indicate. The value of delta H is positive here. That is, what is the indication of this positive sign? That is, here the delta H is positive means the enthalpy, the heat energy is absorbed. 180.5 kilojoule of heat is absorbed in this reaction. That is formation of nitric oxide from nitrogen and oxygen. And you can see one more example, that is carbon is in solid state. Sulfur is also in solid state. CH2 is a liquid form, and here delta H is a 92 kilojoule. That is, here is we can see the one more example for the endothermic process. When 1 mole of carbon combines with 2 moles of sulfur to form carbon disulfide CH2, which is a liquid form. It is in liquid form, and here what is happening? That is, absorption of heat occurs. Positive sign indicate that absorption of heat occurs. That is, here 92 kilojoule of heat is absorbed in this reaction. That means delta H is a positive quantity. And also we can conclude that the enthalpy of the products is always greater than the enthalpy of the reactants in an endothermic process. Okay. Thus, if you have any doubts regarding this section, that is exothermic and endothermic reaction, you can ask doubts or ask questions in comment section. I am giving answers for that. Okay. Okay, let us wind up this section. Thank you.